Greetings and welcome back. Another turn of the wheel. Summer into autumn. Oh boy. A nightmare. Several nights we toss and turn in sleep because of a recurring vivid dream. Black night slaughters. Oh boy. So I was the whole family in the village and you're the only one left. Takes off his helm, revealing it's my own face. Oh my goodness. Just dream ignored. We could do that. Soothsayer could be good. Cold baths before you sleep. Get rid of it. That would work. Herbalist for a concoction against evil spirits. Just ignoring it seems like not the right move. Let's see something. Soothsayer. I don't know. I like the herbalist hut. Let's go for that. Let's take the medicinal route because that would make sense with our mother and what she was about. The potion works, but you need to drink it regularly. Fortunately, you learn to brew it yourself. After some time, you get rid of the nightmares. Boom! 500 experience points in production. Okay. Nothing wrong with that. Oh, look at all those. Lots of little chicks. Lots of female chicks, too. That's a win. Alrighty, and then we have some more babies and some soon-to-be families. Alright, well, it's great to be back with y'all. Thanks for joining me again. And I'm sure you can tell from my voice, I'm not 100%, but I want to make sure I get these recordings out, and what I'll do is I'll just talk less often during this episode. Maybe we'll have more of a let's just watch through this and just go through a nice chill and enjoyable playthrough. I'll just try to jump in when things seem important, but otherwise, maybe we'll try something out here, a little quieter episode. But, as always, let's start ourselves off and ground ourselves in our space. Let's get ourselves relaxed and settle in and allow ourselves just to relax from the week and give ourselves the space to be relaxed. So take a moment, feel yourself settling into your chair or your seat, wherever you happen to be, maybe your bed, wherever you are at this time. Just relax into your space. Feel your shoulders drop and allow that tension to start to slowly fade. And then we'll do our deep breaths in. Remember, filling your abdomen. We're making sure they're nice, big, deep breaths in. And by filling up that space and letting our abdomen expand, it sends the message to our brain to relax and be calm. And big, deep breath in. And out. Deep breath in.
I'm so glad I settled down here.
And out. Feeling the tension leaving us and noticing and feeling and seeing just the bad, the tension leaving. And one more last deep breath in. Doing ourselves with good intention, relaxation, and deep breath out. Releasing our tensions, releasing the things that are bothering us, and now just being in this space. Alright. With that, let's get a start. I say we give this a shot still. No, that's a little high, I think. Oh no. Alright, well, tell you what. Let's give this thing a shot. Now, it's not a fishing spear, but it's a spear. I'm pretty certain we can fish with this. But we'll see. If I'm wrong, then I'll be very wrong. If I'm right, we're about to do some significant damage to a fish. Ah, there they are. Ah, gotcha. There we are. Let's go cook up our shore lunch, get a start on our day. Oh goodness, we'll also need to switch our people over. Probably a good idea to get this started earlier. Because we do have, oh look at that, see? That's what I'm talking about. Gotta make sure we get our people on their jobs. I bet you we could switch her out with somebody who's doing a different job. I think, it seems to me, I had some people who had lower skills in some of these. 5 is good. 4 is not as good. I think we can switch that out. Not as big a deal to have a 4 there. Let's do this. I want to have her there. We do want to make sure the skills are higher in those spots. Now here, we do not need y'all in that spot anymore. I want to switch it to profession. I want to make sure I can see who I'm working with. Yeah, so we good. And then I'm thinking we better do this one because we're gonna have this field out here get switched out. There we go. Nice. Now let's do this because we're going to tell them to empty this thing. There we go. Now these are all of our new fields, which haven't had a rotation yet. Yeah, I just don't know about this stuff. I'm not a huge fan. That's 4 seasons worth of time spent, whereas this... would harvest it in summer and then we could do cabbage across. It just doesn't seem to make sense. We'll keep up the rye. And then let's check on our stall. I'm thinking... Oh, there we are, yep. We must be we're out of tin. That's just fine. I think we're so close to actually being ready to change ourselves over from this and get to iron, you know? Maybe we'll just go all in for that. I think in due time we should switch to a full-on foundry. There we go, lots of fabric, fine hoods are good. We should be in a good spot for that. And lots of good production happening there. It's good to finally have the excavation hut fixed, because I keep forgetting that one. So pigsty is due for fixing, and the market stall could be finished. And I love seeing everything growing so well here. It's good to have everything going well. We're gonna just bring everything out right away and be done with it. Now all I need is my donkey. But they're getting into quite the fight over there. Oh, that's a hoot. Mokash is like, I'm out. I'm out. I'm done. I see you over there. Okay, you. Let's get you set. Oh, you know it, friend. Let's get going here. Good to see the hops are up and going.
Timber!
I put the, it looks like I put the stuff. I had put my rot in a different spot. Goodness me. I remember that hole. I remember I was looking for that, right? I mean, let's be real, I was looking for that for a while in the last episode, and there it sits, right next to the barn. Oh my goodness. That's so funny. Goodness, we have so much stuff. So much rot. This seems excessive. I'll do a little bit of this, but we're not going to do the whole rotation of this. I'm guessing, I think that we're probably in a good place for a fertilizer. We've done a good job of keeping up with that one. But we do have a lot more fields now. Now, I know somebody in the comments asked if I do like a flyover in some of the episodes, and I'll work on that. I'll get like a viewing overhead. I'll work on a plan for that. I like that idea, so thank you for the suggestion. I hope everything is going well for you in your week, and the time that you're spending I hope is joyful, and that you are getting a chance to do things that bring you that joy that we all should have. I hope that you are having good times. I hope that things are going well for you. My most recent weekend I got to visit with some friends who I haven't seen for a while, and it was a great reminder of It's great to see people. It's great to have time to spend with your friends, to just go out and have a good time. And I'm grateful for the time we had. It was a very good time. We ended up seeing a band that does music from old school games, like old school Nintendo games and Sega, mostly Nintendo. Super fun. Combination of metal guitar riffing with 8-bit style music, and it sounds so cool. Man, it was a really great time. And it's important to have those times you get to hang out with your friends, get to hang out with people, get out and about, get out of your own space, and change things up for a while. It is important for us to have that time. Go. Because we do tend to get stuck in our routines. Repeated process, a repeated routine, just always the same things. It's good to break them up a bit. There we go. This will be nice when this is all harvested. It's gonna look nice to have a garden here. I like the burgage that's going on with that. Oh, it's so gonna be nice to have that mixture of veggies for different foods. Some rat meat soup too. Let's go. Oh, hi. Probably shouldn't forget about that, right? Ah, there we are. Now we're good. Alright, then let's get our rots moved. Oh yeah, I remember that. That was that one. Oh no. If I remember right, rot gets thrown into the wrong storage. Yeah, it says food storage. Ah, jeez. I'll leave it right here. Throw in the food storage, it just seems so weird. But I mean, it makes sense, right? It has to go somewhere. And it should go in a spot where it originates. Oh dear, I have onions in here? That was silly of me. Probably because I was making yellow dye. Maybe we'll go for some more of those. I mean, I think for now these things are pretty grody. We're not going to use these ones. We'll say that these are absolute garbagey mush. We'll throw them in the bin. Oh my goodness. Oh, we're gonna have one of those moments again where we're gonna have one of those moments where we're overstocking our compost. That's unfortunate. Wow. Thought I heard something crazy and loud. Not the Black Knight, though. That's a part of the past now. Oh, these onions. We'll have to build another bin. We'll just have to build another bin. Yeah, sure enough, it does sound like wolves, doesn't it? Weird. Interesting. Alrighty, well, let's get right to it. Oh, it's chickens. My goodness. My brain's telling me the wrong things. Okay, we're gonna tear this place down is what's gonna happen here. So I'm gonna start doing this because we are going to tear down this field. And this is a part of that field that we tilled and that we fertilized. And you know what? It's nice to get back into it again. But get a little strength from our donkey. Yeah, Yeah, sure enough, that's just roosters crowing. I don't know why that sounded like a wolf howl to me. Got weird sounds on the mind. Channeling, erasing your nightmare thing. Getting it all stuck in my head. I'm hearing wolves everywhere. There we go. It's quite the little divot right there. There we go. And then, I don't know, I think we're doing alright here. You there, donkey. Oh, that's a lot. There we have it. All set. Now, we don't need the seeds anymore. Not in my inventory, anyway. Aw, you're showing your little one our favorite donkey in the village? Yes, indeed. Oh, look at that. We're gonna be right over. Where's our comfy spot, right? There. A lot of cabbage, y'all. Oh, hi. Yeah, this is the perfect little pathway. It needs a little something, though. It needs some decoration. And that'll be something worth doing in time. There we go, and then... There we go. We'll call Mokash over. Let's give Mokash a little time to find her way through that challenging place there. Give me a moment to come back and get these. Ah. And then see if Mokash got free. Nope. That's a no. Wow, we are actually, when I look at the amount of food we have, we're not on the high end of it. I mean, we're only at 500 of our storage, but the numbers are good. I mean, we're doing decent. Dried meat wise, starting to get a little off. Eggs, right? Could do some things with that. Wow, look at that. This is, yeah, alright. We gotta change some things up here. Okay, so we do have some stalls. This food stall. Yes. Okay. Let's get a person on this. Who can we... Oh, of course, Amerigo. And you know what? Yeah, we gotta get him back into selling. It's his calling. It's what he's good at. Get him going in this place. Get it set up. Oh man, he's gonna make so much money. And we are doing a great job making honey. That's good to see. We don't need our cabbage to go to waste, so I don't want to see waste. Now, this does obviously cost us a bit. We're not making the same amount of cash on that. If we were 149... Yeah, we get 0 per percent. We're getting... Oh my goodness. The brain is not braining 100% this morning. So let's just go with this. I am happy with what that's doing right there. Good. Yeah, there we go. We're good to go with that. Now, I'm thinking... I believe what's going to happen here with this closed stall is that it's kind of it's going to go slow. So she's at a skill of 5. Not bad, actually. Okay, I tell you what, maybe I'm wrong. I was going to say that maybe she's going... Her skill isn't raising as fast as it could if I had her selling more things, more money, more consistently. But it does appear that her skill is rising quick enough. I can snag 200 of these and go from there. We don't let fish meat get even slightly rotten. Yeah, yeah, that's on me. I forgot to, I took out stuff in the bin. Shouldn't have done that. And let's empty that water skin and refill it. Go. And just so that we're helping out our neighbors. There we go. Hey, Mokash. We'll head out in just a bit. Here it is. Okay. Now, I'm kind of curious. Can we move these if they have stuff in them? Okay. Yeah, that's a yes. Hey, check that out. Another unlock. That's awesome. Okay. Now, I was looking at this setup here, and I was deciding, what do we want to do with these homes? This one's in a goofy spot. I mean, it's okay. It's just not... I don't love how it looks right there. I also don't love having the barn right here. I do for the fact that this is here, but I don't for the fact that it should be near the workspace for our grain. It should be near our grain storage. I also love the idea of having the composting bins not that far away from the pigs, because they'll probably help with some of that composting as well. And there's certain foods that honestly we could just feed to the boars and feed to the pigs, and it would be all good. Nice. There we go. It's time for us to switch them into the spot. Now I'm thinking that the barn will end up here, where this resource storage is. So, I might want to keep this thing around just for a little while longer, just so I can get those. Ooh, that's nice. Right about there, I'll be okay. I can get it to set. It looks silly, but it's only here just so we can do the work easier. There we go. Yeah, I think the barn nestled in there is going to be good. Let's do that. Nestle that barn into a good little spot. This is going to require us to move our foods a lot further away, which I'm not a huge fan of. So, I might need to think about a food storage in another space. Ah, yes, and we will have to deal with this situation. Okay, I'm just gonna drop this stuff out here for now. There we go. Look at that. I mean, honestly, this is the best thing that they've added to this game in a long while. Just being able to move things. I'm still so happy for this. It's nice to be able to restructure, because I definitely do not make immediate good decisions on where I place things. It's not who I am. It's not how my brain brains. So for me, it's so important to be able to have that opportunity to move things. I kind of want it to be the log style. So maybe we'll go like this. Interesting. Now I can't help but get this guy. And the question becomes, which way is more efficient to get in and out of? Let's go like that. go. Okay, then we have all the piggies over here. And we're trying to keep our smelly things away from people. I mean, nobody wants to live right next to the compost bin. Or the tannery, for that matter. Ooh, that's a swing and a miss there, guy. Obviously, we're not trying to feed the pigs rotten food, but it is worth noting that there is going to be, definitely going to be some things that the pigs could have eaten. I think I'm seeing a pathway this way. That's what I'm envisioning from this direction. And we'll also have that road loop around as well. We also have to start thinking about where is that windmill going to be. The windmills are going to be very important for us. It's a big deal for us in our technology advancement, getting us regular amounts of flour. And then a baker. We're going to want somebody who focuses on baking. I have a very specific spot for them. We've got a few options for where we can put that windmill, that's for sure. There we go. We have a lot of compost bins, it turns out. And it's nice to get this thing, it's nice to get things restructured, to take some time to really just get intentional with this. There are other things we can do, and there are other things we will do. For now, one of the things this is meant to get me to do is to slow down and just not be in a hurry. And as constantly happens for me in these this playthrough specifically, is I have to remind myself to slow down. I am making my character run because I don't want you to watch me do this too long. But I also don't want to do too many cuts. It should be a full-on playthrough, you seeing everything as it happens. Here we are. I'd say we just gained a couple more great spots over here. And given that farming is one of our core means to make money, really important for us to make sure we have plenty of space for people to be part of that process and have plenty of homes that are not too far away from the fields. And then it's going to be, we'll have to move our people to those spots. And there it is. There we go. Now we've got Rot Alley. All right, now we have space to do more. This. Plenty of room over here for them. They've got a great amount of space for their home. Next thing will be to consider what's going to go here. Well, a home to be sure.
I'm so glad I settled down here.
Alright, apologies. There'll be some sneezes from time to time. Kind of want to make sure I still have lots of stone for building. But having better insulation means a lot. Okay, I'm gonna imagine the burgage heading this way. Oh man, there we go. When I see how many logs we have, it gets me thinking that I might want to switch some people up. And I'm thinking that we will switch some people into getting limestone. We need to get some of these sides upgraded so we can start making this place look nice. And increase the happiness of the people. Would be a big deal as well. We're actually running low on planks for once. It's interesting, I never end up building the other types of hammers. Between this game and Sengoku Dynasty, I find the fact that those hammers are so cheap and easy to reproduce that it's just like, why would I bother building the other hammers? And just, okay, it cost me a log and 10 sticks. I'd rather do that than spend that iron ingot, or spend that bronze ingot on something that's not gonna last me. Or something that I can replace with really easy to get parts. Let's do some badger, sheep, boar. Badger. Ooh, that's a lot of badger. Yeah, sheep it up. That's it. And then from here, they've got this bridge going here. I want to make this the pathway. Oh, perfect. I think this will look good. Let's get an idea where we're at. I think this is a good marker. There we go. I'm just putting those there as a marker. I want to remind myself that that is the way we're going for this burgage. Yeah, journeyed. There it is. And then let's sell some more tomorrow, that's for sure. Also realizing something. Somewhere out here. Somewhere out here is an iron hoe that some guy needs to pick up. Did I already pick it up or did I totally mess this? I see the rod. Look at that. Sorry, I'm using the inspect mode because I realize I can't find the hoe. I must have totally demolished the darn thing. Interesting. I wonder how I did that. But it won't show me the iron, it won't show me the iron hoe anymore. Oops. Well, that's, you win some, you lose some. That's a good example of losing some. There is not enough light in this place. That'll be another thing for us to work on, to get ourselves in a place where we can get more lit up for this region. And then just make some decisions on these burgages. I do think, though, as I look here in the night, and as we think about where we're at with this space, I do believe that we'll end up putting the windmill, and this is going to be the right spot. Yeah, this is a good spot. Now, if our winds come at us from the west, this is perfect. If our winds are coming from any other direction, well, then that's pretty pointless. But this is the highest peak we've got in the area. We also could, you know, tell you what, I'm thinking that place is all perfect. But that's not a bad pathway. Those trees will break things up a bit. And this has got the mountain area that's going to break it up, so we're probably better off putting it right about here. This gets us a westerly wind coming over the peak there. Northerly wind? That'd be pretty rare. Oh, then again, I don't know what area we're in. So where I'm from, southwest is where most of our weather comes from that way. So southwest would be the common driver. So this would be the way we'd face. So if I'm envisioning it like where I'm at, then this is the right spot. I just gotta get rid of those trees. And we'll do that. We have ways to go though. Alright, look at this. Food storage number 3, barn 3, windmill. We got a ways to go. Now I'm looking forward to that one being upgraded. Smithing Mark 3 is going to be very good, but another one that's going to be a while. And of course, building tech is not hard to get to. I do enjoy that fact. It's nice that building tech goes quick. Allows you to get to some of those better areas like the resource storage. Where level 3 is nice. It's nice to be able to not worry about the space. But it does mean that tech tends to go up faster than the others. Alright, well, here we are at the end of the night. Let's get some rest and continue tomorrow. Now, maybe a quick drink of water before we go to bed. Then let's head in. There we go. Let's get some rest. All right. Now, day 2. Let's continue on. We should be in a very good spot for where we were at before. And look at that. We're making good progress already. You know, let's see how far they've harvested. Looks good. Only a little ways to go. Not much to go at all. Well, this could be it. We could be in a good spot for us to turn in the quest. I apologize that now on the second day that I'm recording, I sound even worse. So hopefully you can still understand me to some degree. Let's get ourselves some resources, make ourselves some hoods, and we'll be all set. We'll go sell a few of these off. I'd love to be at 10,000 coin so that we can get our crest. That is, if we have enough grain, which we'll find out soon enough.
remember the times when there was just stubble and a few molehills.
Oh my goodness. Imagine the molehills.
Once upon a
Treacherous.
time, there was a boy with a strange skull.
There we go. Ooh, that's gonna be good. That's gonna be plenty of money right there.
Significant other as well.
Apologize for the gap. And there'll be no mind the gap. There'll be a couple gaps here and there. Sneezes. Included. Well, included on my end.
Hail to the king!
Well, indeed. Now, hold on. Is that for me? King racing here. Well, no. Let's not be going that far. We don't need the king to start looking at us with a target on us. Eight of these is going to do just fine for us. That's pretty darn good. Now, let's get a little bit of food before we get too far in. And then get some of the not as fresh dried meat. You might as well. Now, let's see. There's Mokosh ready to go. Plenty of fine hoods, plenty good here. That's good. Lots of honeycomb. I wonder. I should have looked at that a little more closely when I was in here. 300. My goodness. It's gonna be good coin. I mean, we're talking. That's a lot of good coin, and it's something really worthwhile to sell. Honestly, that could be a great way to make up a ton of the cash that we need. With the grain, we can have our wife ship it out, but what we can also do is we can also drop it off ourselves and at the same time grab ourselves that 10,000 coins for our own crest. Okay. My goodness, we're going to be so set. So as I think about it, I'm thinking about purple and black. That's kind of what stands out for me. I think that'll look good for our crest colors. It's been the colors I've been using for Keen, so it'll be good for this. And I think that'll make the raven, or the crow, no, raven look really good for Raven's End. Well, I'm thinking that's a good route to go. Ooh, look at that, 1,000. Fantastic. Now this is the kicker right here, but if we're doing so well in that one, we should be okay. No, it's 10 for 10. Or 10 for, we get 10 per stack, that's good. At this rate, we'll be fine. Rye, we should be more than okay, deciding the fact that we're about to plant a large collection of them. But we had a lot of rye grain left over from last time as well. So we shouldn't be in a tough spot. We should be in a really good place at this rate. awful lot of straw, that's for sure. Oh yeah, new level in farming. That's definitely our best skill, that's for sure. I think we'll come back for that. Alright, well, what do we do with farming at this rate? Yeah, Reganize. Yep. Faster Mokash moving. Let's go for that. Okay, that being the case, we do have our storage right here. We can easily get what we need to get. Leaky Granary. It's 800 of all. Oh my goodness, we're so set. Now the wheat was tight. That's unfortunate that we were tight on wheat. So let's turn that in. We could. Oh, let's see here. Probably get the coin. See how much coin we have hidden away. I want to see if we can get that 10,000 together. And then go from there. Ooh, look at that. I left the wrong way to get in this one. Ooh, nice. They're making good coin for us. As I recall, I actually stopped having them sell the fine hoods, so I should be okay with that. Oh my goodness. There's so much leather. We were doing so well on that. Look at all those oak grains, my goodness. Yeah, we're doing well on that stuff. Rye grain, I need 800 of you. I am not feeling the mathing right now, so we would just not math it. This one's easy. I'm sure I should be the kind of person who could do that stuff in my head, but I'm not. Well, at least quickly. That's for sure. Boom. Perfect. Both of these can be sold off as well. Nice. We're not doing bad. Look at all the shovels. My goodness. I gotta get a... we gotta do something about that. Too many random shovels. Let's go. And between clothes, right. Yes, there was one thing I did actually want to get to. I'm sorry you're seeing all these changings. But my thought here is you were doing sticks. Nidal. Nah. We're gonna get a couple y'all in here. This way we can get a lot more out of this. We'll need the limestone, but also I'm gonna change that up a bit. We're gonna need daub. Daub and some things for crafting. It's nice to have it, so let's balance it out. There we go. Look at all that honeycomb I already have there. There we go. Now what I have work to do. Oh my, look at that. There we go. That's what we like to see. Fields expanding. Ooh. It reminds me, I probably do have to get rid of some of my grain for my rule set. I do have to say some of it gets lost. Random critters get in there. We will have to do something about that. Now, let's see here. I'm gonna say...
How do you do? Can I interest you in someone?
Matilda's always good about us selling at least some of the hoods. It just helps her take care of other things too.
Take care.
Less for her to work on, less for her to make. And more for her to focus on other things. Blanca. Oh, wow. Yeah, you're a... Oh my goodness, is it time for extractors? Oh my goodness, that's crazy. There we go, but he's a bit older, isn't he? And I actually have a house with nobody in it yet? That's crazy. Well, that being the case, I could have her here. 976. Let's go for that. I have to have a... Do I have any gentlemen who are on their own? He's a farmer, though. Oh, beekeeper. Goodness. Oh, and you're saying... Actually, I have a woman who's on her own there. Interesting. Nimrod. Alright, darn it. Looks like we're actually balanced out finally. But I do want to have more people doing extraction. Ah.
How do you do?
Let's go. Now, to have that good memory. 976 is what we were looking at. Let's go for that. And then let's get you a job. Could always use more people in the mines. There it is. So tempted to bring Blanca there. I did, sorry, not Blanca, but Medslava. But do you think our gentleman up here is oh no, I can't, because I already have a gentleman there. Or a lady there. I need a gentleman. Nimrod does need a partner.
Sell my knees and
Could always swap somebody out and have her work there.
Hail to the king!
You know it. Let's go here. Let's get ourselves going. We have still have more to go.
Hello. Best goods in the valley.
Now for you, here's a couple beers that people love to have.
Hello there. Have a
All
good.
right, now I believe we should be good to go with our cash flow and double check where we gotta go. Ah, of course, more to go. So let's wrap that up. Hey,
Oh,
man,
it's you again.
we're gonna take the long ride. Now, hopefully that doesn't mean the long ride costs us the coin that we need to wrap this up. That would be very unfortunate. Now, oops, sorry. The mountain air does give a chill,
And you
so I think we can say that we can sell a good to that gentleman,
care.
but probably not more than one.
Other villages are so far.
Now, I believe it will be similar for this lady, Carolina.
Goods in the valley.
You should be able to sell some to her too. It would help her just to not have to make as many. Oh dear, now here we are stuck in that spot where I actually am
I've
running
traded.
low.
Goodbye.
Don't quite have enough yet. 10,000 coin. We won't be able to get our way home. Oh dear.
Oh, it's you
Nope,
again.
we're not gonna help you quite
I
yet.
get it.
One less hood. Oh, look at that. So close. So close, yet so very far. Darn it. Oh, and we traveled all this way. Well,
Again. See you soon. It's the season of
let's see
preparation.
what we can do. Let's see what we can do. Bring in the donkey. What? The donkey's in the tavern? Oh gosh. You. Look at you. High society donkey. Oh, that's right. I did definitely forget about honeycomb. Could probably sell a bit to here.
Hail, my wares.
No one's opposed to having more honey on hand for making mead.
Friend,
So,
take care.
then
There was this guy in the tavern who called
the
himself
local
Santa.
chef.
The
I think we could get away with that. Makes some sense.
It's
Perhaps a bit. Probably not as much as the
nice to meet. Have a
barkeep,
good
so
day.
I think we'll sell the remainder to her. And that would make more sense. She'll be making mead. We supply the party, that's for sure. We get the rye to them. We get the honeycomb to everybody. It's good to go.
For you. Have a
There
good
we go.
day.
11,000. We're in a good place. There it is. Alright. Harold. There you are. That'll do it. Alright, friend. I'm thinking about having that house, Crest. A donation indeed. Cheers. Send my gratitude to the king. We have it. Alright. And we have just enough. Wait, what? Oh. Huh. Well, that's curious. So then it took out of my storages. I thought it would take out of my inventory first. That's an interesting thing to note. It clearly did take out of my inventory in some degree, but it left me with the remainder that I had. So that's very curious. Okay, now I did say I had to.
Hello there. My wares.
I did say I had to get rid of some of this. So 300 coins, not a huge deal. Enough to just get us home. I'll do this as a. We could have made way more money by doing something else with this grain, but we'll lose. Let's do 180. Wait, what's going on here? Oh, I see. She's almost out of money. I was thinking, is there something weird going on here? Okay, there we go. Oh, there's a donkey there. Yeah, I know. Look, Mokashi likes to party too. Let's be real. She's gonna be the goddess of festival or of agriculture and fields. She also has to have some aspects of festivals. I mean, come on. What else do you do with all the things that you've earned and done and planted, and what you get out of the whole thing, right? There should be some reaping of what one sows. Let's see here. I kind of like the look of taking this lady on in the sense that Nimrod does need someone, and we've been waiting on a while for this guy. Ah, my goodness, the amount of times I'm going to click on the wrong spot. What? Oh, we have a lot of people without significant others. My gosh. Hold the phone. Farmer, 29. Ah, because of the northern area. 28, interesting. Well, look at her. She's perfect for him. Separated by a great distance. You know what I'll have to do? We'll put a hunting shack up in that area. It'll be good. Might as well. There's no reason why we can't. Alright, well, I'll tell you what. Mokash, we're heading home. I want to make our crest. I think that'll be fun.
How is life treating you?
I need it, right. Well, how about Raven's End? Ah, that's so good. I so love. Yes! Look at you go. Get it, Crest, indeed. Let's do this. What? That's a hoot. There's all kinds of things you can, like, unlock. Well, now, hold the phone. See, now, I'm telling you right now, y'all, this is new for me. Like, I haven't actually done this part before. Oh, I love it. Oh, that's too good. Okay, this just gave me a whole new purpose in this game. Oh my god, that's so fun. I am going to have to unlock all of these because that's just good fun. Ridiculous. Truly, I love it. Alright, well, trick here is we need the beard. Do there. Hunt a crow while starving with food status equal to 0. Okay. And so it begins. Hunt a hawk while being intoxicated. Okay, I can do that. But we don't want a hawk, we want a crow. That's it. So this is what it's going to be. Raven's End is going to require a little bit of work. Alright, character, I apologize, but I'm about to starve you. 30 rot in your personal chest. Oh my gosh. Yep, I can definitely do that. Cool. These are fun. I love the character of this. This is good fun. Truly. I mean, I'm getting kind of lost in this, so I'll move us on, but... Huh. That's funny. That's awesome. That's just fun. I love that they did this. This is why this game is always good times. They always manage to find great ways to put the humor and the joy into the game, and it makes it so easy to want to come back and play it. Absolutely love it. Okay, well, hunt a crow while starving. Perfect. Okay. so time to burn our food bar down. Shouldn't be too hard, says he. Alright. Fantastic. Well, that's good. I'm glad we're in a spot where we can do this. We'll finish the crest up after we get that going. Haha. That's going to be great. That is going to be absolutely entertaining. Okay. Well, that being the case, it wouldn't be a bad idea to go to the northern mines and take care of things. Wouldn't be a bad idea to consolidate some of my peoples. I could get Nimrod to have a home. I do love having him near and dear in the village, though, I'll be honest with you. I mean, he is the one who helped get our son back when he wandered far. And our son seems to like to wander far, so honestly, I don't know if I want to let him be far away from us. I like having that man nearby. He's been a good person for us, so tell you what. Maybe we'll change what you do, my lady. I think that'll be the goal. So, tell you what. Let's restructure it. And this is meant to be an RP heavy game, so I am taking a little advantage of that. Where what I'm going to do is check out where these people are. Waclaw and Nidal. I feel like Waclaw actually from the northern area. And that maybe I've made a boo-boo. Which house is this? No, it is from here. And his wife is a beekeeper. She's got great skill as a beekeeper, so I don't necessarily want to mess with that. She's got 5 already. I could just as easily set up a beehive up in the north as well. There's no reason why that outpost shouldn't have more. At this point, they rely on us for food, so it is kind of silly in the sense that I am... Well, you know what? No, we don't need to keep him here just because I've got some selfish desire to have him watching over my son. We should think of him. We should think about him and his future. He's already helped us keep our future assured. I can keep an eye out for our kid. Alright, you. Nimrod's going north. I'll miss seeing him. We'll have to say hi to him when we're there. Not sure why I was having so much trouble finding him. I apologize. Fantastic. We'll put him there. He's going to work at that job for the day. We'll wrap it up and have him go north to that place shortly. Now, as I recall, windmill's going up on that hill, which means I want the baker not that far away. I would love it if this house didn't have to be at an angle. Not terribly happy about it. Do you want to see if I can... Oh, there we go. Interesting. Pretty close together, wouldn't it? Now, what if... This puts them directly next to the windmill, which is okay. Wouldn't be a bad idea if we had a miller on top of our... as well as having our our baker. Does put them close to here, but we do have a couple houses on the upper hills. I wonder about that. I think that's not a bad idea to decide what goes down here, and this could be a good communal space. So why don't we go for that? We'll leave that as an open space to envision in the future, rather than trying to commit it right now. We'll put them right on the wall area. There we are. Stop. Boom, there we are. Now that does put them in a spot where they're next to each other in some degree. Or to some degree, my apologies. Let me try normal words. Then I think we can actually have the bakery here, and maybe even make a stall out of it here. It'd be a good way to kind of welcome people into the space. This does give a good amount of room between these two. This allows us a space for here. And then we can get the pathway this way. I'm gonna try to do this with a constant, like, clicking and moving to make it feel like it wanders like a normal path might. Otherwise, too many straight lines make it a little weird. Make it a little unbelievable. Not that it has to be realistic. It's just what it is. Perfect. Now we have a pathway that winds up nicely. I almost think that we could also have some farmers who live up in this area, but again, at some point, if I'm honestly going to put walls around this place, which seems almost silly to some degree. I mean, at some point, I don't know. It does seem like that's not going to be very feasible. I mean, this is a really wide village. Think about it. If we go all the way up to here, and then out, that would put our walls going through here, gateway, through here. A lot of wall. And then it also means that we have not only this lot of wall, but we also have a whole set of villages out there. I mean, I guess in the future we'll look into that, though. It doesn't have to be a right now decision. I keep putting a little pressure on me to get the right now decisions done. But I think the problem is that if I make too many right now decisions, I'll lose track of the right now by getting too locked into the decisions. Meanwhile, in hoverboard technology, yep, that's, okay, we're out of here. Yep, I'm out. We're out of here. Witchcraft runs in the bloodline here, I guess. So we'll have to, I guess, embrace that and be ready for what they can do. Alright, let's get out of here. We'll go up to our northern village and let's take care of some of those things we were just thinking about.
How can I help you?
How you doing? You go ahead and take me to Branica. I love it there.
Giddy up!
Actually, I love the fact that it's so close to our village. It is handy, that's for sure. Okay, so now Nimrod is here. At least he'll travel here. Alright. Thanks, my buddy. You got it. Oh. So what we'll do. I happen to love this little area up here. Let's see. Be far too far away from our resource storage. That's a little bit too bad. But that's okay. Let's take advantage of having a donkey on hand. Alright, you. Now, next step is, always have daisies. You never know when you need to surprise your wife and have something thoughtful in hand. And, Racemir knows you always have something available and thoughtful in hand. Now the rye grain, yeah, I don't want to have all that. Let's see here. We'll need another hammer, because that'll break on us in the middle of this building. Ooh, we are low on hammer. Perfect. Next step. Lots of logs. Oh, we're gonna need so many logs. Oh. Oh, and I do believe we'll need to do some plank work. We're a little behind on that. Doing great on logs. Oh, planks on the other hand. Not quite there anymore. I'm not actually going to make that 300, but it will be important for us to have these on hand. Yeah, and what we're going to do is we're going to put a nice hunting lodge up there on top of the hill. It's got a beautiful view. It's a wonderful place. I had one of my villages one of my early valley playthroughs where I decided to settle up here. It was It's a small village. I mean, you don't have a lot of buildable space, but it's still a beautiful spot. And the view is awesome. I mean, you always have that little sitting space. And so I made it so I'd always have a way to look out into the valley, into the valley, and the river. And I had my house up there. I did a full-size house. That was a little silly. And then I had a garden up there too. It was really quite a nice little hidden area. So for this, it's great hunting in the area, so it makes sense. We can definitely justify that it exists up there. It makes sense. And in due time, we can also have the house up there too. Not only that, but it might not be a bad place for an herbalist hut here. The little outpost is going to start turning into a viable village in time. Alright, you. We gotta go. Now the only thing I don't have is rocks, but I'm figuring that we have plenty of rock up there that we can harvest away. Here we are. Now this is kind of a nice staging area. It's not exactly where I want to have... Oh no, this is actually it. Hold up. And I apologize again. My voice, I try to keep the volume up for my voice. Yeah, look at that. This will be great. That was our little fun sitting area too. So there's a little pathway that goes in. Mushrooms. Now. Hunting lodge. Why don't we put it back this way? There we go. It's nestled in the back. Oh yeah, right. I want to get ahead of myself. There we are. Plenty of stones up here. Oh, that's almost it. Don't want the mushroom. Thanks though. There we go. Now we're set. Now we are set. And let's get this going. It'll be nice to have a good spot for Nimrod to work. His own little hideaway area. Oh, right. Okay. Here I am doing all this and I realize I haven't even painted the houses yet. I was going to do some painting this time around. You have the dyes. You have to get on that. Alrighty. Goodness. Helps to know where you're going. Ooh, 15 logs does not feel like it's going to do the job. We are 6 planks all the way across, 24. That'll do it. Only need one more log, and honestly, there's no reason why we can't chop this down because we will end up coming back here later. So, that'll work. Ooh, got a seedling out of that deal too. That's awesome. It's helpful. I do want to make sure we have more of them. And as Nimrod takes the walk, he'll be coming to a new home and a great place to work. Because now it's just him, it's to hunt, it's to meet the person of his dreams. We've been having talks with these people. She's been lonely for a while, and they've met before in the village when it was not an outpost and we didn't have this area. Here we are. Let's assign you, good friend. It is. Okay. Now, in order to take advantage of his skills, he is our expert. I think we'll have him on salting. Because the salt is here, right? So for me, it makes sense. We can have him working on salting the meats. That'll be good. We'll have him gather a bit. We're out of knives, it turns out. Okay. Well, that being the case, maybe not then. Spent a lot of times being an expert hunter. We'll turn that into what he does here. And that means we can downplay these. They can focus on this. There we are. Perfect. Nice. Alright, that'll do. And now, in time, I'm gonna want this house here. We'll make this one a log home. I think it'll look better. And let's see here. Maybe right to there. Oh, there we go. That's a good one. There. That's good. Bonk. Okay. We should probably head home. Oh gosh. In due time. We'll finish that in due time. I'm looking forward to it.
Move on. Onward.
I did always mean to do a little mining. I guess we could just a bit. We'll get a drink of water and then we'll come back for that. Perfect. Now, I do know that we have planks in Mokosh's inventory that need a new home. Oh dear. And let's get it set. Boom. Perfect. Now, of course, the big trick is, did I leave myself a pickaxe? Or did I decide that that needed to be in Mokosh's inventory and then... Of course I would leave myself a pickaxe. I try to remember things from time to time. It does okay periodically. Alright, oh gosh. We're gonna work on this together. Alright. Not often we get to do mining, but it's worth it. It's one of those things where Racemir's discovered there's a quiet calmness and meditative state to it. It's just you and the stone. And the burning crackling of the torches. And it's a great way to check out of places, just to be in your own space for a while. Think about the future of the place. Think about how far we've come. Think about the good things. And learn from that which has taught us. And I know I should get some iron ore too. But it's good just to get caught in the moment and just do what the moment asks. Oh dear. Well, that's why we set up these systems here, right? Sure nobody gets lost. And of course, Racemeer is not the most confident underground, so we're gonna not wander any further. That moment of fear of what if I get lost, it's not something that he's ready to confront fully. It's tricky. Plus, with the recent nightmares he's been having, it's just not the same. Just being a little more cautious is going to be part of what he does. And it's okay. There's no reason why we can't do this next time, too. Oh dear. Let's see here. We can come back for these. The stone is a lot more valuable to me right now than anything else. We have a lot of field stone fencing to finish. Alright, Mokash. You've done a good work for now. We don't need to spend any more time doing that. Not just yet. I apologize if my voice is low at times and the volume's not matching. Thanks for your patience with this episode. Every once in a while. Things just get in the way. And it'll be alright. There it is. To go. Now. It's one of those moments I don't want to forget, right? Oh, interesting. Only 19 to go. That's not the best. Alright, let's go ahead and put it down there. Boom. Perfect. We'll have to add a kitchen here. Right now, there's not exactly a good setup for them to make their food. And that's not what we want to have here. There should be a way for people to get food in this area and be ready to go. So, maybe a kitchen in due time. For now, we just need to get home. Yeah. Well, let's take the fast way. At this point, we've gotten our money to buy the real things we want.
Hello.
I'm good with that. Danica, we could go straight to Raven's End. Yeah, let's do that. It just feels good going straight to our home. It's fun. Let's check. What time is it? Oh dear, 10 o'clock. Pretty late. But fireflies are out. Pretty late for them, but still. Not unheard of to see. We'll get a little bit of this finished, so our next growing season can be good. Hunger bar is getting down there. I'm excited for crow hunting. And we know there's plenty of crows in our area. I now also have to get a throwing stone so I can knock out a pigeon. We need to unlock all of these fun things. Why not? just at the edge of it. That's good placement. Ooh, nice. We can just barely reach. That is super convenient. That is a lot. There we go. Boom. Now, can I reach to here, or do we have to... Oh, dear. That'll be good. Now, we are going to need to make this go in a bit. So, without making it too straight. Oh no, obstacles. There we go. No, you know what? No. There we go. Ha. Okay, put a gate here. Moving just in range and just out of range. There we go. Oh, darn, just out of range. Oh, darn it. Well, okay, that's enough. That's a clear message that it's time to stop. But we're so close, look at that. So close. We'll do some more thinking about the walls as we go. Whether it's worth it or not, it would be pretty substantial walls. Hard to guard a town that has that many walls without also having guard posts every few feet. I mean, well, every few lengths of the structure. It'll be, I guess it'd be doable, but I don't know. Probably not that necessary just yet. Now, no meals can be had tonight, of course. But a good dip in the water can be had. Ooh, a nice freezing cold dip in the water will do. And let's go warm ourselves up by the fire. Got ourselves a drink. There we go. I thank you for joining me again, as always. Sorry for my voice. Thanks for being tolerant of that. And I look forward to seeing you in the next one. May everything go as well as it possibly can for you. See you again.